You're gonna find out.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out, like, even in class, when we do exams, there is a level we say student fail. Fail exams. But we must define the score
So,
of failure.
If you want to define poor fair, so it means
It's from the questionnaire.
from the questionnaire.
Ah.
So you have to go back to the questionnaire
The-
that you adapted.
So should be any major adaptation to the questionnaire made by Sadika?
When you read the research, I think what's her name? Something ETA
Sadika.
2015, Sadika, you will see how she defined.
Like this one another study about halal pharmaceutical, but this one is KAP practice, not the perception.
Knowledge and perception.
So I understand what Dr. Umar was saying, but because the paper is not in front of me, so I cannot remember what are the questionnaire is like is already just score or is mentioned like that. So it's depend on the original questionnaire. But in the proposal is written level, so I'm thinking why I write level. So maybe because I just take the
I think the word level is more appropriate. It's more appropriate. If we remove level, even that one, then we don't have a basis for saying somebody is knowledgeable or not.
But even though we finally write here level, but in the questionnaire, is it really level?
If it is not level, we still sometimes try to define based on us, and we justify by another research, like that.
That one we need to justify in our research.
So
we need to say that.
We need to
Okay,
go back to the Sadika questionnaire.
we see the
Is it reliable?
Sadika. If she
You don't have
classifies.
the paper, the Sadika now, so you can help Dr. Umar.
The Sadika.
Not the
This one,
Is the,
your
it was
the Sadika.
inside the.
Sure lah.
the Sadika question will tell us if she classified it or not. But then it may not. It depends on what Sadika did with her objective.
Okay.
What she find out, what she tried to answer. That's why each research is unique. But you can still use the same instrument, but you now do your categorization. At the end of the day, if a questionnaire did not categorize, you can categorize yourself. Then you make justification why you give that. Sometimes we can use the conventional method of grading student. We know that maybe 70 is A. We know from 69 to 50 is B. We can do it and say, since you are grading knowledge, you want to do this. Then you now mention citation. It's allowed like that.
What is the?
But is involve statistic or just take from like
No need for any extra statistic. You just need to define your cutoff point. You must define your cutoff point.
Because I don't involve in many of the question development.
You see, I'm not saying that all these are entirely wrong. What I mean is, the panel, what they are looking for is consistency. The panel, when they come, when you want to examine a research, what you are looking for is consistency. Whatever you said, they will follow through all your slides to see if you counter it somewhere. My first concern was, you say you want to compare, then you're doing correlation. So you counter. Then you now said levels of knowledge. When we go forward, I did not see levels in your statistic. You just mentioned that higher score means better knowledge. So at what point did you consider it as not good? Because this one it left to your own decision, my decision and your decision. What is your definition of higher knowledge? You remember one of your slides in the statistic. You said higher knowledge means better attitude, better knowledge. So if you want to recommend to someone or to the policymaker to give certain people chance to go for training, what is your score?
So if you
Because you have to say, I think people that
Paper.
you have to tell us that that people that score you, if at your own view, maybe people that score 50%, maybe in your understanding not good enough, but another person they will say 40 good enough. So it now bring confusion because researcher did not define his cutoff point. When you just say higher level means this, higher this, yes. But then when you as a researcher, you are the owner of the research, you have the authority to tell that whoever scored less than this, I will consider him poor. Whoever scored this, I'll consider him excellent. So you cannot submit a clear result to policymaker, to us, that, okay, I did this. I find out that this number of pharmacists, doctors, and nurses are poor. This number are good. Then we say, define poor. Then you say anybody that score less than 50. If you don't do that, it means another researcher will not be able to repeat your research. One of the main characteristics of research is reproducibility. What you do must be clear for everyone to read and do again. If I want to confirm your procedure, I want to validate your results, then you have to tell me everything. Standard you set, your inclusion criteria, your cutoff point, so that if I want to do it, I'll get similar. But if you say poor, you did not tell me poor, then I do result. I say, I think your result is...
If you want to put the scale 0 to 3 poor everything, then we should follow what rule?
That's why. Now you have to read the Sadiqa first. Sadiqa, did she have criteria? If not, if Sadiqa also have cutoff point, then you just, according to Sadiqa, this means poor, this means... If Sadiqa don't do that, then you find another research that do the categorization. You understand?
I understand, but I don't know how to...
You can explain to me in Malay?
Yeah. So macam saya cakap tadi lah, check dulu Sadiqa, dia buat tak kategori ni?
Poor semua ni?
Dia. Kalau dia buat, kita just follow dia lah. Kalau dia tak buat, after that when we have data, we just easily can categorize, right?
Yes.
This one the questionnaire from Sadiqa, but it was their paper, their published paper.
So is there anywhere she talk about being poor?
This one is perception.
Yeah, this one are just frequency distribution. Go
Same.
down. Yeah.
The same as our question.
See, no, you know, go to knowledge. Knowledge. See, the cut off 5.
You see, you must read it otherwise we will just be having to
if you are having this discussion during the proposal defense and you don't know about your questionnaire, you mean?
Then there's a problem.
Then
if you read this one, when I ask this question, you just straight answer is 5 this.
Yeah.
You see, they said the frequency
kena
of
pering
percentage
ni,
is
kena
based on-
Pering yang Sadiqa ni.
Pering lah mana-mana. You need to pering and read.
The cutoff point greater than 5 was considered as good knowledge. Less than 5 poor. So she categorized into 2, not 3. So you also adapt. Categorize into 2. So once you want to do, you just categorize. We collect data. You sum up all your responses. It's 9 for knowledge. So anybody that got greater than 5
considered as
Good knowledge. But less than 5 as poor. So it means when you want to go and make recommendation, you said this category should go for training.
Alright, okay.
You
So
understand?
this one is knowledge.
Yeah. So the level, yes, the word level is very important. You must put it.
Yeah.
Because you
So,
must
so we
be-
just follow the level that indicated by Sadika.
Sadika. Because we are using her as instrument.
Okay.
You have to read
Same.
this. You have to read this one very well, word by word, and understand.
Yeah, word by word. And remember lah. Like me, I don't remember. If
No.
if I remember, I just answer this. I don't remember.
But the level only for the knowledge, but for
You can-
perception and attitude,
Are you sure?
is it the
Yeah,
They're
it's
all
already
there.
there.
oh 0 10 28 as negative.
So this is the benefit of doing mock learning.
Yeah.
Otherwise, when you go to the panel,
So
they will not agree. They will say first, the research is confusing. They will say the measures are not right because everything must tally from
Must.
the gap, the rational, the measurement. In this case, level of knowledge is the level of knowledge is different from knowledge.
Okay,
Like-
for example lah. For example, go back to our slide. So how do you assess the level of, for example,
yeah.
you have this objective. How you assess the level of knowledge, attitude, and perception?
Okay. So we said we use the apa ada
No, technically.
technically
We are imagining you doing your research now. You have your data, and then because your objective you want to assess the level of
Level of
knowledge.
knowledge.
Now I learned from Dr. Umar that every time you say level, I
Category.
previously when I study statistics, I always remember this. If you doing level, is different from scores. So in our objective, we need
Exactly.
to specifically means if you say level means category.
Yes.
But now just now I didn't remember. I always forgot. But if we say score, then automatic Dr. Umar will say, it's continuous.
It's continuous.
But now
That's why
lost.
you end up doing.
So you should be like Dr. Umar. If you say level, so
You
the
s-
examiner want to catch you.
Yes.
How you
you
assess the
assess the
level?
level.
And then if you say and then you didn't remember about the
cutoff point.
Sadika just now, and they will say you don't understand the research.
Yes.
Okay.
When they say how you assess the level, just not her question, your answer should be I
uh,
will sum up the response. There are now questions in the knowledge. I will sum up all the questions. Like you're gonna add all the values because you already say strongly agree. So you're going to sum up all the knowledge. Question 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9, right? Then the result, if a candidate has
yes, it will 1 point.
1 point, no 0
no,
point,
No, or not sure 0 point.
then you now
Wait.
add all the 9 questions. If you get 5 and above,
5 and above.
good knowledge.
This is how we answer the
This
question.
is how you find the level.
Level.
Okay.
The same thing with attitude. Attitude has maybe 20 questions or 10 questions. The same thing. What is the response?
The score range between 9 to 14.
But the scoring is not yes or no this time around. It's Likert scale of
Likert scale.
strongly agree, this. Then you also sum it up. Then you now use the cutoff point.
Okay.
Like that. So that's how you do it. But like she said, if you say score, I want to find the knowledge score. It's different from I want to find the knowledge level. Score is just when you sum, you don't need cutoff point. But if you find the score, what is the meaning? It means you know who is who. But if you say there are levels to these things, now if I just give a test to student, I just bring the result. I bring to the meeting, I say, this is the result of the testing. The first question, the chairperson, how many fail? So that's score. I bring score, but my numbers have no meaning because I don't have the cutoff point. Then I say, okay, student that get 50% pass, 49 downward fail. That's cutoff point. That's why you got confused when you do correlation, because you were using scores, not levels.
We have to use scores for the correlation.
You understand? You are using scores. Scores is continuous variable. That's why you comfortably say you want to do.
Scores
But
macam
you want to use level.
high,
But level,
age.
you cannot do correlation. If your variable is leveled, at the beginning, your first objective, I want to find knowledge level. Never will you think of correlation because it's already categorical. So you is your research. Usually we must be more knowledgeable about our research than everybody in the meeting, the supervisor, the evaluators, because they will judge you based on your answer. Today, we try to judge you based on your answer because we see what is the score. If you read your, what's her name, Sadika et al., you're supposed to be more knowledgeable because I did not read Sadika et al., but I will know if what Sadika did or what you claim Sadika did is right or not. So if you read, you say, oh, 5 is this, like this. So you are the most authoritative in the meeting about your research. But because we have experience, we can see some inconsistency, then we catch you. But if you show confidence and you read, nobody will catch you. Nobody will catch you.
So here we need you need to mention
So yeah,
the category.
this higher score should go, categories should come, the green one below. You cannot say higher score. This one is abstract. You must be specific. For knowledge, this, for this,
So
this.
change the score range to
Knowledge,
knowledge level. Level.
yeah. You will remove the green one and now write, go back to Sadika, then you write knowledge, 5 to this, good, this to this, poor. Then for attitude, cut a point again. Not just one statement. This statement cannot represent because they have different domains, they have different total number of questions. So you now have to write knowledge is 5, greater than 5 called good, less than 5 equals poor. Then you now take attitude, you check Sadika's 2015 and see how is the category. And also this, that's what you write here.
For example, hear me. For example, you have questionnaire which does not categorize. At the end, they did not categorize. They just have score, for example. Then in the questionnaire, different questionnaire has different score. So maybe if only the questionnaire have only scores, then it's appropriate lah to say high score knowledge give better knowledge. But if we have the objective level, like Dr. Umar said, don't make people confused. You just say, even though Dr. Umar, even though the statement is correct, higher score indicate better knowledge, more positive attitude, more favorable. For this questionnaire is correct. But for to make clearer lah,
you need to put a
tally
number
with our objective.
Yeah, because we are trying to answer question, so we cannot make a general statement like that. Because everyone knows that, okay, the person with the highest score in the class has better knowledge. Yeah, when person has better score, he has better.
So just change lah, just put knowledge, what's other category, less than 5, more than 5, so perception what, attitude what.
Like that.
And Dr. Umar said just delete lah that one to avoid confusion.
This one okay, right? Okay. Already noted.
Okay.
When we change the objective, so what is another thing that automatically follow the changes?
Like I said, it depends on what we agree on.
This one that determines sample size.
Sample size is more likely going to stay
Going to
if
stay.
we don't change.
Only change the
design.
word.
Yeah, if we don't change the design, the sample size will be the same. But if we change the design, right now our design is cross-sectional. For master, if you do cross-sectional without intervention, I don't know if they will accept.
I think
Cross-sectional.
sometimes we need to see even though the cross-sectional, but the amount of work they have to collect from
Yeah.
for hospital. Sometimes they also consider that also.
So if they will consider the amount of hospital you are going to visit and allow it, fine. I don't know. Yeah, it's multi-centered. It can be the rationale for not doing the intervention. Otherwise, some people will see cross-sectional enough. You have to do something. Now that you find the level of knowledge, you have to maybe give lecture to the group that are poor and ask question again. You understand? Sorry for my
The big mix.
Do you understand my comment? Okay, are you ready? I said, for this sample size calculation, if we maintain the study design as cross-sectional, it's okay.
Okay.
But, like I commented before now, the scope of the research. Because even though we said that correlation, one way and over, you have to change, the amount of work you're going to do did not change, because we are only talking about how you handle data during statistics. But the objective is still the same thing, to give questionnaire for them to respond. So objective is still the same, the work that will be done. But sometimes objective means how much work you do differently. If somebody wants to comment, I have been to so many forums that people look at objective as work that you will do. That's one objective. You understand? The amount of work, not the amount of statistics. So if you go back to your objective, can you go to your objective? Yes. If you go back to these objectives, the three of them, you need one effort to achieve them. The same effort. You understand what I mean? The same effort. It's just for you to submit
The same questionnaire,
questionnaire, just fill, and that's all. You're gone.
The difference was how we handle the analysis after that.
So if you go to some people, when you go to some people, they will tell you this is one object. Dr. Zai, you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Some people will say the three are one.
Yeah. Because of the same
effort.
Same effort. The same questionnaire, the same population. Okay.
But when we make them understand, for example, to achieve the objective one, we need 400 samples, and we have to go to four different
facilities.
It is different. Like for example, you have 400 samples in UNIZA only. Different.
Okay.
The amount of work, even though assess the level.
Don't mind me. I'm also within the team, but I want to be an examiner today, not a supervisor. This will be the thinking of an examiner.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you a cheat code to think. If they ask you, how you justify,
Yeah.
how you convince that it's enough.
That's
Because
the main point lah.
if I go to another school, student bring this, I'll ask him this question. Not because I will not pass him, but because I want to see him justify. I want to see him talk. I want to understand that he understands the research. Yeah. So people will look at this. People that know research, of course, they will say it's one objective. How will you respond will determine how they will fill your form.
Macam mana nak jawab? How you going to say that your study is enough? Even though just now we change the objective
Okay.
to answer. So what? Just now. Now, Dr. Umar's asking, even though we have changed the objective, 3 objective,
Or this
but
is one.
some examiner will say it's only one work. The other the objective can be achieved by statistic.
Yeah.
But you have to tell the examiner, yes, it's one word, but to achieve the first objective, even the assess the level, we already calculate the sample size is
Enough.
Multiple size, multiple professionals.
and then we need to also go to the different hospital. So sometimes they will think, last time when I present this UREC, Dr. Atim suggests to add some modifies a little bit and it become the PhD. So I said, I cannot at this point. I cannot because
What's he want to do?
I cannot remember. Just develop he wants me to develop the questionnaire, and then develop lah, add objective to develop, use the questionnaire to this Mati, because he said good already you have co-researcher from other this the point of research, not the point of master.
Yeah.
You already have the co-researcher because he understand that to get data from hospital where you don't different hospital when you don't have co-researcher is very hard. Furthermore, we need around 400 sample. If you understand this and you answer to the panel might agree with you lah. Even though only one objective, but the amount of work
Same work, same effort.
I agree.
you understand or not?
Yeah.
But you need to imagine lah, how the work you will do later. When people say 400 easy, and then you just accept it's easy, but actually it's not easy. So you make the examiner understand the amount of work even to achieve one objective. You agree with me?
I do. I have additional things that will make the work look bigger if we add something. I don't know whether we're going to make it objective or we're going to leave it, but I think maybe eventually we have to make it an objective, but it's not going to add to your work.
Okay.
Can you go
Let's
to,
see what Dr.
Can you go to your questionnaire validation? We can add it as objective. The pilot studies and everything.
Not this one. Questionnaire validation.
Next.
This one.
Yeah, adoption and validation. So this one can be an objective.
This one can be objective.
Yes. The first one. Before you even, because this one needs to be done before you measure the first objective, right? Your questionnaire must be ready. So we can make this one as a first objective because you need to do a lot of work. So yeah, you need 6 people, specialists. You need you need you need to do pilot with 30 HPC. So this is our first objective.
Actually, we have put this objective one, but we got comment from JPM.
But it's okay lah, never mind. Previously, we put this one. You write okay.
Okay,
the
Japan, but-
Japan comment.
Don't
comment.
follow Japan. I don't.
So good that Dr. Omar. You see, previously we mentioned this. So when we for Japan we just exclude. But for your master,
For master,
Dr. Omar find it a strong point.
Strong point because we need the
We need to make people think it's big.
It's big.
because
Like you not
we
just.
have big effort for that. Have to
it's-
find
And
30
it's different effort with the 3 objectives.
Yes.
Like I said, your panel or your listener will not say they are the same objective. They are not. Because you need different people and different approach. Now, if you take 6 people, specialists, different. You take another 10 people, different. You take another 30 people, different. All the 3 different
A
effort.
big effort. So
And it's different. Unlike your 3 objective, the same effort. So when you said you want to adapt and validation of questionnaire to develop for multiple profession, in fact, that is one of your novelty if they ask you in the presentation. What is new? Is your novelty. You are going to develop a questionnaire. And that will be your ownership. The way you now mention this lady, I forget her name so much.
Sadika.
The way you mention Sadika, that's how after your master's people will mention you. And they will ask you that I want to use your questionnaire. And you give them permission. So that is your first novelty. Objective number 1. 2,
validate.
adapt and validate. New questionnaire. So
Okay,
because that questionnaire is for multiple. The ones that are in existence is for single professional. Now you have changed some wordings from doctors to health professionals. It becomes yours.
So why Dr. Umar said this is a big step?
Because we
cannot just say this step. Why you want to impress the why and how is it how you want to impress the panel lah. Maybe panel previously has experience. This step very easy, but you want to
express them.
So how?
Just read about the validation very well. That will be your question. That will be your answer. I first need to.
We have made the new big effort for that to face expert review, face
face
8 to
validity
10,
and pilot
10,
testing.
50.
Yes.
Okay, alright. So this should be my answer.
For example, if we use this, we complete this before we use to the population. Like for example, if we do the what we call EF.
I think he mentioned it somewhere. Can you go next? Yeah, he already mentioned content validity, ICVI, and all those things. These are all your answers because it's going to be a big statistic and you can have so many tables that you present during your presentation. One of my FYP objective is just to develop questionnaire. And it's big effort just to develop the questionnaire. So you also are going to do content validity index, which is this. You're going to have table and so many explanation, and you now look at the values. If it is okay, then you move to index, face validity index, then you move to Cronbach alpha.
What I mean is that here you write, but you need to understand how you maybe how you calculate the content validity. Maybe the panel just want to test you whether you understand or not this.
I see.
So you need to also study lah.
Okay. Actually,
This
one
I share with you already the paper from Yusuf, right?
Yeah. Saya kena pergi semua.
Memang.
I think now you understand some changes that you
Yeah.
make to, because your presentation has to flow, and the wording must be correct, because one word can betray you, one word can change the whole meaning of what you want to
Can
do.
destroy me.
Yes, like that. So the correlation becomes comparison, not the correlation anymore. Things like that. Yeah, and you said simple linear regression, then multiple linear regression.
Actually, I admit I didn't understand very well, but just correlation.
Yeah.
I study it, but it make me more blur.
Yang ni sebab kita guna continuous. Yang simple
Simple
linear
linear
regression.
Now this one is going to disappear. No need to worry about it.
Oh.
You now deal with one-way ANOVA.
Okay.
If you change the
The
phrasing,
Difference.
yeah, you want to compare.
We will
Right?
not use person correlation.
Yeah, we're going to use one-way
Just
ANOVA.
one way ANOVA. Okay.
If the data is normal. If it is not normal, we do the corresponding one-way ANOVA.
Maybe.
Okay.
And for this statement, maybe somebody will still ask you, linear regression, variable you write in bracket, variable with p-value less than 0.05 will be retained. What does that mean?
Actually,
Okay.
I can understand.
So when we want to do regression, when we want to find factors that influence something, in this case, we want to find factors that influence KAP, which are age, gender, and the rest. We first going to put them in equation in our SPSS. That is what we call model equation. The model is going to predict which of the variables are important, which one are not. So the linear regression first is going to do some simulation, and it's going to give you a result. It will give you p-values. So the p-values is what you will use to go to the next step. The next step is multiple linear regression.
So do you think I should put all the statistical method in this slide? Or not need to put?
No, this one is enough. I think
Oh, this
they
one
may
is-
not. Yeah,
this
they may
one
not
is
even
enough.
ask you.
But-
But if
but-
they ask you, you can explain that. Okay, you do simple. The variables in your listing that has p-value of less than 0, it means going to go to the next step. That's what it means. It retain. First, you do simple. Whichever variable has p-value less than 0.25, go to the next stage for multiple linear regression. That's what it means. But you see, the regression, when you come to do regression, even though you measure levels of KAP, but in regression, you need the continuous, you need the score. But it's not a problem. This one is a problem of statistics. You're still going to use the total score, not the classified one, because you want to do regression. You say you want to do linear regression, not binary regression. You get. But don't worry about that one. We tackle that one after we do data collection. We can sit down and see whether your
So-
statistics is correct or not.
For objective 3, we maintain as
Total score.
score. Also correlation also lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Okay, now let's finish the exam. Sorry. Hello?
Saya tulis
How? You already finished? Hello? Yeah, I can hear you now. I think we are about to finish. Doctor, how many minutes? Till we finish?
Do you have any further?
We are going, but no. I am still in the faculty meeting room. In about 10 minutes, we will round up. Yes. In 10 minutes, inshallah.
Good that we.
Sorry for my
have-
comments.
No. I really appreciate it because last time, as I told you lah, I that's why I want to learn lah. Maybe next time I will, like for example, I will assess like you assess lah.
Yeah, yes.
My weakness. I don't know whether project is enough for master or not. That's why I go ask
No problem,
people
no
with
problem.
experience.
Yeah. No problem. From here we can.
So,
We give
but
him comment.
anyway, we can always change
Yes,
for
yes.
for the benefit of student.
Yeah, for the canvas. Yeah.
Yeah. This one I did because I want to achieve the AEP, academia and industry.
Yeah.
For research, it pass you right, then should be okay lah.
Yeah.
Because they also assess the methodology, the penalty project. But for master, we afraid if follow exactly like this, the panel will.
That may be problem.
So that's good lah.
Sorry. Sometimes I don't comment.
You don't
I
have
only
to-
comment because he's our student.
Yeah.
If I go to other people, I just keep quiet.
No. If you are with me, you should comment. I really appreciate.
Yeah.
For example, like my project, we discuss and you comment. Then I really appreciate. But then, like before, I know before the level is already categorical.
Yeah, yes.
But when you mention, yeah. Now I remember. But when I do, I don't understand.
Sometimes we are so busy we don't put. Even me,
No,
when he was doing, then I remember. If I am to read alone, I may not see. But if students try to explain, then I can remember. Because sometimes our attention not to if alone.
And Alhamdulillah also, I'm not the main.
Why?
Because I really learn from
But
you.
it's still the same thing. We are a team. Whether men or co is the same thing.
Yeah, but
Because we're
sometimes
supposed to input and make the research better so that we don't run into trouble along the when we go.
really we need to do this until I'm become good. Then
Yes, we
only
can.
after that I will become the main.
No. We can do simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
This.
So in me,
I think these
Faham.
are my comment for now. You can update, then we can see the. I think you can send us the draft and see the changes.
See
Then
changes,
if it
okay.
is okay, then I think his presentations are okay. The slides are okay.
Presentation.
I am okay with your level of confidence, your presentation skills. Those one I don't have issue with. I only try to see the technical problems that they can ask, the research scientific related problem. But other than that, your presentation, nobody will have problem.
But
with
the
it.
most I worry about is my understanding to
Yeah,
all
that's
the,
why we are here
all the
now.
word, all the terms.
But after discussing, I believe that you have more understanding today. So when you make the correction, you read again, you can ask us. If you still need one more mock, we can do online, no problem. No need to come here. We can use through WebEx. When you do, then we can arrange for the final decision for the
Okay,
day.
hopefully, inshallah.
Don't forget to polish your proposal in the template.
With the template proposal.
So
So at the presentation, at the proposal defense, I need to give.
no, we need to
Oh,
give 2 weeks
yeah,
before.
2 weeks before, yeah.
Okay. So it should be the same thing. If you update now in your slides, you should update because the panel will receive the main proposal.
Since we to add on the objective one that we have
Yes.
removed from Japan, so
Exactly.
it doesn't matter.
It's okay.
It's okay, it's okay.
Now, you will not
Japan
think
for
about-
USM, yeah, I
You will not
understand.
think about URAT. You will not think about Japan or
But-
NMR. You just think about your proposal defense and your proposal template.
Okay.
That should be good, and you will pass
When
the.
we go to the field, it's up to us
Okay,
to do what you want to do.
Okay.
And when we take data, even if it is more, it's up to us to decide what to report.
Yeah,
To
sometimes
the committee.
when we pass already the proposal defense, maybe some people or we think about, oh, maybe we need to change a little bit.
Oh,
Then
so
in
it's
the
okay.
process,
Yeah,
No need to make the new proposal
No,
different.
no,
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 no.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
So we just need to have this point.
It's a
Because-
post-grad procedure.
Yeah, because if you don't do this, it means there is no significant progress in your distance. And it means that you will stay longer, and stay longer means paying more school fees. We don't want that. You have to finish as soon as possible. And one of the rate limiting steps is to do proposal. Your proposal approved, then you can take data. In the field, proposal is not a law. It's not Quran.
Yeah.
We say propose, but when we go to the field, we see problem, we can adjust.
Can I just
That's why the name is proposal. It's not a final this thing. It's proposed.
Okay. Inshallah.
So because Dr. Umar is going back to Gombada already,
Okay.
so we close lah.
Okay, inshallah.
Yeah.
Our
Yes.
and so on.
Okay, first one.